Hello, guys. How are you tonight?
Hi.
How are you?
Hello,
Hi.
good evening.
How are
Hi.
you tonight, guys?
Can you hear me well? Okay,
Yes, we
thank
can
you.
hear you. Okay. And how's your day going, guys? You ready for the weekend?
Yes.
You are?
Yes, yes.
That sounds just great. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, guys, as of today, we are about to finish unit number. Along with that, we're getting the practice for our, let's see here, give me 1 second. Okay, we are going to get our speaking exam. This is your oral evaluation for the intermediate number 1. So whenever you're ready, guys, or if you need me to give you time, I can do that. You let me know. Uh-huh. Do you need time? Do you need at least 5 minutes to get ready? Uh-huh. Or are you ready to start tonight? You ready? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you so much. Okay, girl, you can be the first one and we will start, okay? Okay. Oh. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to
Yes, I can hear you.
appreciate it. Whenever you're ready, you can start, okay?
Can I start? I will share my presentation.
Sure, you can share, girl. Thank you so much.
You can see? Yes. My invention is the telescope. The telescope was created in 1609 for Galileo Galilei and has created the first telescope inspired by Hans Lippershey. It magnifies objects up to 6 times without deforming, and with the time, this was improved by Newton, Rose, and Hooker observations. The telescope that was in the past. In the present, in 2019, Hubble was her successor, and the James Webb Space Telescope, a multiply mirror that is expected to be powerful enough to look in the past to observe the origin of the universe. The NASA thinks that Mars and I think other planets have similar characteristics like the creation of the Earth. So they have been observing for discover more things about that planet. And I think in the future, I think that now the NASA has recognized the existence of aliens, and the observation of the telescope could be scaled up so that people who are not specially like us can observe the galaxy from our home at reasonable prices, not a super expensive telescope. And that can then it will be an explanation like the black holes and loops and times and like Interstellar movie. I don't know if someone saw Interstellar. And that's my presentation.
All right, thank you so much for that information. So that's great. This is how it currently is, and NASA has backup the previous findings, right? Now that we know that there's extraterrestrial life, we know that this is good, right? Now, in regards to the future, so we're just one step in. How do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be different, accurate, or do you think this is going to lose importance in life progress?
I think maybe will be like more pockets, or
Oh,
like you can have one telescope in your home, and it really worth it, and you can really see the stars and galaxy, because now it's too expensive to have a good telescope. And so I think maybe like scale up the things, and you can buy a telescope, not cheap, but in your budget, and maybe a little more pocket, or we could be like technology, like you put your phone and the camera have a telescope, something like can we adapt to the things that we already use in our daily life. I think you're mute.
Yeah, yeah, you're mute.
oh, I'm mute. I'm sincerely sorry. I was double mute. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Linda, thank you so much for doing a great presentation. You did wonderful. And thank you for bringing these details up. Will you choose the next person, or do we have a volunteer?
Can I be the second?
Oh, okay. All right. And then we have Guillermo going. Okay. Thank you. Great.
Well, I will be talking about the surgery rooms. And the first time the people makes the surgeries in any place. Can you watch the picture? And didn't exist in a specific place to do it, and hadn't good conditions for do it. But with the time, many people were studying about conditions and necessities for to do it, or for to do the surgeries. For example, choose the clothes types, the equipment, the instruments, the environment, the electric system, and other things. And now exists many intelligent surgery rooms that have been controlling the lines, the climates, and for example, the table have a TV, a control in the wall for control the medical equipment, and watch the vital signals and other things. And also, many countries exists now a surgery system like a robot. His name is Da Vinci, and this equipment has been permitting to the surgeon perform the surgery with better vision, precision, and control. And maybe in the future, this robot type will be connecting with AI and will be make a great surgery without human intervention. And that's all.
Wow, girl, that was great. You didn't even let us ask you about the future. So you already told us, right? That's great. So this is what you consider will happen. And you are giving us like the background, right? Since
About the
I'm sorry,
80s.
guys. I'm sorry. My dogs are getting a bit crazy because of the storm. I'm sincerely sorry. I was saying that you did great. That's what we were expecting to explain from the moment something started to the actual time, and also how this is going to be in the future. So that's great. Thank you, Gerd. Do we have another volunteer?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, you ready?
Hi. Yes, I am. Let me see. Here's the
Sure.
bottom. Okay, I think this is the window. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we see your screen. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Then I'm going to talk about the souvenirs. The souvenir who invented souvenirs and which were the first ones. Let me tell you something. I just pick up this topic from I don't know from my mind, and suddenly I discovered an interesting person who invented it, and the name was his name was I can change again. His name was Giovanni Volpato, and this man is considered the father of the souvenirs. He learned he learned he learned engraving and ceramics in the engraving, sorry, in a printing house, in a printery. In that time in the past, they used to in the printery they used to use, it's okay saying that, teacher, used to use, yes, right, yeah,
Yes.
they used they used to use the Cooper no, plancha, a Cooper, well, used to engrave Cooper to print paper. So he learned that in that printery. After that, he became an artist because even if he prints letters to print in the paper, also he create art. He engraved art in the printing planche. So a lot of artists, a lot of rooms of artists, like a gallery in that time he was from he was from Sweden. Sweden, no, from Sweden, no, so Venus, sorry. He used to live in Venus. So he present himself in an art gallery and he was so famous that he was visited from a lot of persons who like kings, like dukes, like very important people in that age. Uh, but well, then the Pope Pio 66, the Pope six called him because he want him to do an art, a Cooper art engraving. But he was very close to he was a close person of Pio six, and he motivated him to live in Rome. In that age, in that moment, Rome used to fund a lot of excavations, and he started one, and so he became an antique seller. He funded extensive excavation program, and even and he sell a lot of things that he was smart in business because I don't know, he was very like a relationship person. He was a public relationship person, sorry. He was a very intelligent, he was very smart, he was, I don't know how to say, knowledge person. And so because of that skills, because of those skills, he became close to person to Pope Pio six. I'm sorry for getting I kind of nervous. Okay. The thing is that he became an antique seller, but he sell antiques like this, and only very wealthy people can buy it because he just fund an excavation and get those antiques. He studied the history of this object and sell to wealthy people. but he was very, I told you that he was a very smart person. So he just create a new market from person who doesn't persons who doesn't want too much money to buy antique like this. I can say that in Rome in that time had a lot of tourism. So they have and they got visited with very important people too. So he invented the souvenirs. How he invented? Well, he started to learn the ceramic. How do you say this? Um, he started to be a ceramic engraver. Uh, so he created these first souvenirs who was like Hercules, Apollo, Fausto, the different souvenirs. The thing is that the tourist the person who doesn't have a lot of money, he can get access to get these souvenirs when they visit Rome. After that, he sells even, he was so smart in business that even he create different uh, groups of selling. Like for example, you can buy a small one, you can buy a medium or a bigger one. So he create those I would say different kind of groups, independent of how much money one wanted to spend. After that, Volpato died in the 1803, leaving behind a prosperous business and customs, the purchase of souvenirs, which has come down to us. That's it.
That was wonderful. Thank you. Looks like you know and like about art, and this allows you to talk about this very interesting topic. So thank you so much. I don't know if your classmates have a question for you. No questions? No one?
No, teacher.
Okay. And I think Andrea, no, there's no questions for Andrea. Okay, so Guillermo, you did wonderful. Thank you so much for doing a great job. Um, so just to recap, do you think that this is going to be something that will be very easy or approachable for others in the future? Like, will everyone have access to this kind of things?
Yes, because the souvenirs made for they were made for be accessible
Ah,
for persons who want to buy something for that country, um, and to get a remember of the things that they visited. For example, the Torre, the Pisa Tower. You can get them uh, in the even you can get that easily in a small piece. Um, Even they were made. The thing is that something I remember that he started to create this thing with ceramic, this biscuit ceramic. There is a very I have to say this unique thing that that Rome had. So he talked to Pio 16 for to and say he to and have a deal with him that he only can create these pieces, these objects with clay for 15 years. After that, everyone can do it the same thing like him. So he was very smart.
okay, very good. Okay, well, thank you again for participating and sharing this really interesting topic. I think that your classmates don't have a question, so we're good. Thank you, boy. Do we have another volunteer? more volunteers tonight?
May I?
Yes, Gabriela, you're the next one. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm sharing.
Okay, so just confirming, the second one was Andrea, right?
Yes.
Yay, very good. Thank you.
Can you see?
Yes, we can see your screen. Appreciate it, girl.
Okay, the invention I want to talk about was books because they were a huge like turning point in the matter of mass communication media. Okay, the books in the early years, well, it's kind of hard to tell when or who invented it because there have been used uh, written ways to communicate since a long time ago. So, for example, 3000 before Christ, Sumerian used clay tables to write stories or whatever they need to communicate between them. 500 before Christ, the first books were created as handwritten scrolls. Around the second or third century CE, Romans did create the first book known as codex, which were individual sheets of papyrus, parchment, or paper that were folded in half and sewn together. And in the Middle Age, monks and scribes used to copy their books by hand. In more recent years, this is like in the 1400s, the printing press was created by Johannes Gutenberg, which consists in that they write the text in a paper sheet and they filled it with ink in the machine. So when they press it against other paper sheets, the text will be copied. And this invention was the one that makes books as we know now. And in 1884, which was during the Industrial Revolution, when the typewriter was created, they started with the mass production of books because they were no longer written by hand. You can do it by typing. And like currently, ebooks started in the 90s, and Kindle, which made them popular, was released in 2007, sorry. Actually, right now, we have ebooks as much as we have audiobooks. And what about the future? In the future, well, there's a lot of possibilities. Maybe we get some smart glasses that upload the book in front of our eyes, or maybe with the Elon Musk brain chips or however they call, maybe they directly upload the books onto our brains. And that was it. Thank you.
Right, girl. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and she also shared about the future, which we are not sure this is going to happen, but we're just actually speculating about it. That was great. Thank you. And who's the next one? Who's the next volunteer? Who's the next one? We have I have already four, let me see, no, four, yeah, four of you, so I'm still missing, well, 18 of you. But who's going to be the next one? No one. Uh-huh. Who's next? Who's the next one? No volunteers? Who's the next person? Yes, guys. No one else. Really? Okay. Well, remember, actually, this was part, I mean, I'm not making this up for you guys, but you're getting assigned um homeworks, of course, I know, and you've been working in the website, which is perfectly fine. But I'm reminding you that there's a oral test, and this is for the 30%. Okay, so I think that just Andrea, Gabriela, Guillermo, and Linda will have that amount if I don't get anyone else. No?
I'm going, but give me please 1 minute. I am
Sure.
sorry.
Yes, not a problem. Take your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. And by the way, while she's getting ready, guys, let me know if you had been able to access to the platform. How was it? Uh-huh.
With the platform, at least I haven't had that much time.
Oh, okay.
And today I was going to work on it, but the thunderstorm came, so
I know.
I spent a lot of time without the computer.
You're right. Okay, well, thank you so much for bringing that up. Yeah, I know that we had gone through a lot these days. I know that you're getting a lot of assignments throughout your days, but I'm thanking you so much for making the time and get ready for your evaluations, and that's great. I see. Okay, I see a hands up. Yes, go ahead and tell me what you had for us. I think you have a question.
Well, I was going to present the invention, but after I think it's Maria, right?
Yes, but I think
Okay.
that she's ready now. I think.
Okay, so
I
I
don't
will
know.
wait. I will go after her.
Okay, Maria, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yay! You're fantastic. Okay, thank
thank
you so much.
Okay, I would like to talk about the TV, how it was in the past, currently, and what I think it will be in the near future. In the past, we used to have. I recall that when I was a child, we didn't have a TV and we had to go to the neighbors to watch TV. But until the time came for us to have our own TV, it was black and white, and it was a huge TV. Then my father brought like a screen to put on top of the TV, and now we were able to see blue. It was just blue instead of black and white. And then we had this new TV for us. It has like a huge back. It was a TV that, and we had to walk to change the channels and to see what we wanted to see. And we were 7 sisters, so we fight to see, whatever TV show was the favor for us. So the whoever got first in front of the TV got the option to pick the show that we wanted to. Then nowadays we have this plasma, what they call, and they are very thin, and we can get separated from the remote control, and we can see and pick and have hundreds of TV channels to select from what we want to see, and how we spend our time with it. One thing that I see pro and cons from the past is that in the past we only have a TV, and even it was a dispute to decide which show we wanted to see, but everybody sit in front of the TV, and we kind of spend some family time together watching the show. But nowadays, most of the houses, they have a TV per room, and people get separated, and I miss that from the past. I would say it was better in the old days when it provoked family reunion. And what I think this invention will be in the future, it will be like a projected screen, and people will be look like shadows, no more screens, no more, and it will be, I imagine, like wherever you sit is where you are going to have the TV. It will be like a mobile TV that you can bring wherever you are. And I don't know, it could be like you could get into the TV if you wanted to. I don't know. I will say that science is moving in a fast path that kind of imagine what is going to be the future is so hard, and we never know. That's about it.
Wow, thank you so much. Your ideas were very clear. Thank you. Okay, thank you. That was great. This invention will be in the future, right? Certainly it will. So that was great. Thank you for that idea that you have and how this is going to be. And let's go ahead and continue. I see Diego's hand. He's the next one, right? Thank you, Diego. If you're going to present something, Diego, you can share your screen, all right? It's totally fine.
Okay, just going to present a photo. Well,
Sure,
basically a photo. Just let me get
Sure.
ready the photo.
Okay.
Okay, I'm from my phone, so I don't know if it will work. Just let me check.
We can check. Don't worry.
Okay, screen, start broadcasting. I just want to show a photo. I don't know, is this one. This is
Okay.
the one I will talking today. This is the adding machine. This is the first adding machine or calculator. This is the beginning of the calculator. So I just want to show it so you can have an idea about what I'm going to talk about. And when I will start with the, okay, sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, have stop.
If you want, you can send it through the chat and I can show it. Don't worry. I can do that for you.
Oh, okay. Just give me
Through
one
any
second.
chat. Zoom. Oh, well, Zoom. Actually, Zoom. Send it through here. If you need to send it through WhatsApp, I can open WhatsApp right now.
Let me see if I can send it through.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Take your time.
Where is this one? It's loading. Give me one second. Okay, I think it's done.
Let me see. Yes, it's loading here too. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh.
Okay, so the name of the invention is Pascaline or Pascal calculator, also known as an adding machine or arithmetic machine. So it was invented by Blaise Pascal in 1642. And this is the beginning of all the development of the calculator. So he designed the machine to add and subtract two numbers directly, and to perform multiplication and division through repeated addition and subtraction. So basically how it works, you have different dials in the box. Let's call a box. So inside you are moving the dial with the number of units. We have the units. Well, actually, we have the first two are the knees and soles. The next one are the units, and then we have the tens, like 10, 20, 30, 30s. Then we have the hundreds. Then we have the thousands, and then we have the 10,000 and 100,000s. So that's basically the way it works. So you are moving the dials, and it was showing specifically at the top you have it will show a number. So at the end, if you are adding, yeah, just for example, 29 plus I don't know, let me see, 29 plus 20, just an example. You have to turn the dial into the 29, and it will save that information, and then you have to turn it for another number, and at the end it will show you the result at the top. So he designed this invention because his father, he was a tax collector. So he saw that his father was taking a lot of work to do, and their current job, and so that's why he invented that. He do a lot of how can I say? Let me see. Like improvements to the original one, to the original idea. And at the end, well, this is the final result. It has a inner mechanism, and also has like it says in the information that is a carry mechanism too. So if you're turning the dial and you reach the number 9, it will stay like the 9, like the top of like the bigger unit or the bigger number, and then you have to start turning another dial. That's why I understand it was kind of difficult to understand it, but at the end, that's it. That's the beginning of the adding machine. Nowadays, you have calculators in your phone. You have scientific calculators in it, and also graphics calculators, and they can solve math problems really complex, like solving let me see, equations. But in those days, they were only using to add and subtract. And in the future, well, nowadays with these calculators, you can solve functions, and they do it really quick. But I believe that in the future it will be improve the time of response. Basically, in the past, multiplication, it was difficult for the calculators, and now it's easy. So it will be an improvement in the time of the when you have the response. I believe that, and let me see what else do I prepare. Just let me check. And about the changes that has been made through the years, like I said, well, nowadays you have digital calculators. You don't, and also you have scientific calculators, which are digital. You don't have to buy a physical one. So it will be, I think, in the future more digital. So these graph calculators, I believe that you only will need like a purchase, like a subscription to a website or something like that, and you can use it online, and you don't have to buy it physically.
All right. That was amazing. Thank you so much for this great topic. You also explain about it and you're giving us like how it got invented, how has been the progress throughout the time up to the present. So that's great. Appreciate it. Any idea that comes to you about the future? Like something you think, I mean, remember that you can speculate about it, like something you said, it doesn't necessarily be true, but just like something that you can speculate about. Any idea?
Well, about calculators, I believe that in the future it will be disappear because just like the idea of the calculator, because nowadays the computers basically is a calculator. You can do you can use a software. Well, it depends about why are you trying to use the calculator, because if you only want to add or subtract or maybe multiply or get the tax or I don't know, or maybe a discount or promotion that you will have, you can do it even in your cell phone. So I believe that the idea of the calculator is more like an application, like a mobile app, or you can use it in the computer. No, it's not like the idea that you have to buy a specific device. So I believe that in the future it will be disappear the idea that you have to buy an equipment, because you can have access through your mobile phone or through your computer or through a software. So basically that, like the calculator, it will be at the reach of your hand.
All right, as easy as that, right? That was great. Thank you, Diego. You did a wonderful job. You gave us a really good timeline about the calculators. That was fantastic. Now we have an idea, right? How this could be in the future. We see the present, but yeah, you're giving us a really good idea about it. And we now know a lot of things about the past or how they were invented. So you're great, guys. Thank you so much. And I want to know if I have another volunteer. Do we still have volunteers tonight? No? Do we have? Not tonight, guys. No one. No. Do we have someone who would like to continue right now with the oral evaluation? Feel free, guys. This, of course, this is part of the intermediate evaluation, but of course, I want you to feel great by speaking and letting others to know about the way you think. So the last one is actually being an open way to tell others how you think an invention, like an important invention, will be in the future. So if you feel right now that you can do it, that's great. So don't, what I'm trying to tell is that don't take this as, oh my gosh, it's evaluating us. No, think that this is your moment to show off, okay? Probably you don't like it, but you should show off. You have a really good level. You have vocabulary. And by the way, I'm taking notes because I have a rubric to assign a grade. I'm not just uh, taking it out of the blue, okay? So I'm gonna pass the rubric once I have the grade, and I will give you that information. But right now I'm just gathering information from what you speak. So who's the next one? Do we have another volunteer? No? No more volunteers tonight? Uh-huh. Volunteers. No more? I see, I still see Diego's hand. We lower your hand, okay? Because I get excited and I think it's someone else who will participate. So, guys, who's the next one? Or should we choose you or not? So far, I just have few people with this information. Who's next? No more? All right. Okay, guys, if I don't have any other person participating right now for the oral evaluation, we can continue and completing unit number 5. Okay, unit number 5 is a really interesting one. And this one tells us about the future, right? So we are just bringing up ideas about how things are going to be. Now, we are going to do like a short activity right now, and I want you to think as a kid. Okay, think that you are right now 10 years old. Everyone, you're 10 years old, and think about any invention that you like. When try to remember something. Try to remember when you were 10 years old, what was the greatest thing that you have? Probably a PlayStation, or probably you have a cell phone at that time, and for you was the greatest one, or something that your parents give you like a gift, a toy. I want you to think also, even a bicycle, that's a great invention. So, because it's a transportation, right? Something that comes to your mind, any idea? No? Any invention that you think, wow, what that was amazing? I couldn't live without it. No
I
idea.
think that I think for me the computer, I think was a great invention for me. I remember that I I didn't I didn't study for dictionary or for encyclopedia. I study with Encarta, and was wonderful. Yes.
Okay, that was great. Thank you. Okay, what about the others? Any other one that comes to your mind? No?
For me, were like video game consoles.
Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. Another one, guys? Any other one that comes to your mind?
The
No.
cell phone.
Air conditioner. Air conditioner.
Wow.
I can live with that.
Okay, great. Very good. And what about the others?
Watches. Uh, Nowadays, the watch can tell you message, but send notifications. I don't know. The watch can calculate how the rhythm of the heart.
Yes.
I don't know. Can count steps. How many steps you are? How do you say? Has dado? How many steps?
Have you have taken?
I have taken. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's like a great invention, right? Okay. So we're going to continue talking about inventions, guys. We stop with the evaluations because we don't have anyone else ready. And to start with, I want you to, we were just talking about these inventions, right? Well, you said the watch. Now we have a smartwatch, and those are the ones Guillermo is talking about. He said, no, I need it. I need to know how many steps I did today. Probably he's making competitions, because there are some apps where you can compete with your friends and see how many steps did you get, or your friend. Well, at least I used to do that with my friends, and we get things like gift. But that's everything, right? You can send a text message, you can pay it in the supermarket with them. That's great. Okay, Linda said about the hair conditioning, right? That was great. I think that's a good one as well. And the other said others inventions. The game consoles. Wow, those were, I think, a great invention. And during pandemic, some of you or some of us took advantage of that. Otherwise, we wouldn't go through this pandemic time, this curfew, right? No, let me see. No, this lockdown. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. We're going to continue talking about superstitions, guys. I mean, about inventions. But right now, I want you to make a pause with me. And okay, give me once. Okay, I want you to make a pause with me, and I want you to think about superstitions. This is an activity we're going to do right now. Guys, do you believe in superstitions? Be honest. Do you?
No, teacher.
No, you
Not
don't.
usually.
No,
You
I don't.
Sometimes.
Really, the first day of every month in my house, like in the front of the door, you spell cinnamon, and your home will be like money and all the things. So I always in the first day of the month, I clean all the house, like clean, 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 and after I spell cinnamon. And if I don't do it, I think I lose my month.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. If I don't do that, I won't get money, right? If I don't throw cinnamon, okay. Yeah, I do the same actually. Okay. So
I
good. That's
have
a great one. Uh-huh.
I have a friend that he give me $2 bill because and he told me you have to put in the wallet because she has the superstition that can bring me money can bring me money in the future. I don't
What
know,
should
it's a
you have?
superstition. A $2 bill.
That should be always on your wallet.
It has to be yeah, it has to be in my wallet every day, every time. I he asked me like 6 months ago if I had the $2 bill in my wallet. Yeah, I told him. I said to her, yeah, I have. It's very, I don't know. It's hiding
Okay.
it.
All right, that's great. Okay, so those are superstitions. Some of you said, no, I don't believe in superstitions. Not me, not today. Aha, but why, guys? Have you tried with one and it didn't work? Aha, something you did and you think, no, it didn't work. Why should I believe in this? No, any? Okay. Okay. If you don't believe in that, but probably you have heard the ones in El Salvador. So my grandma loves superstitions, and I do too. Okay, so I know a lot of superstitions from El Salvador. Can you tell me a superstition from El Salvador that probably is different in another country? No?
My grandma said that you can barrer in the night because all the money is gone. Like limpieza, you can in the night. It's only
Okay. Okay. So she said that you shouldn't clean the house, the whole house, because this is bad luck.
Especially sweep como con escoba or something like that. You can.
Exactly with this. Okay, so you can sweep because if you sweep at night, you won't lose money. Okay, all right. I have heard that one too. That's great. Okay, very good one. Uh-huh. Any other one
And
that you have heard?
I have another one that for Christmas Eve you have to take, oh no, for year end you had to take a luggage and go out of the house and enter, and it means that you will be traveling the next year all around.
Ooh, okay, that's amazing. Oh, now we'll try it. Okay, very good. Okay, any other one that you have heard from El Salvador?
And another similar to Linda. Never put the wallet on the ground because lost money.
Ooh, I have heard that one too. So never, don't put your backpack, your wallet on the floor. If you do that, you will lose money, right? Okay,
Yes.
you see, most of the superstitions are related to money, some of them. But we have more, right? I heard one when I was a kid that if a mirror gets broken, you will have bad luck. And I was really sorry when I heard that because I got one broken. But someone says, no, but it's not your whole life. It's just 7 years. 7. So I thought that your whole life. But have you heard any other one? Any other one that you have heard?
I
have-
heard.
Go ahead.
Now I've heard that black butterflies means death, like someone is about to pass away or something.
Yeah, I have heard that when butterflies stay in a place, and you see the butterfly inside your house and stay in that place, is because the butterfly is announcing that someone is going to be dead, like your neighbor or someone inside your house or something, or someone close to the area.
Okay, I heard a different one that says if you listen the auroras sing, someone will die. That's what my grandma used to say, and she said it was real. But okay, but isn't this out of what we are learning? No, it's not. Actually, guys, these are superstitions, and you already know a topic that we're gonna be talking today. So superstitions are all about things that are unreal, okay? But we believe they will be different in the future, right? Like if I think, okay, if I walk under a ladder, I will have bad luck, right? Or if a cat walks in front of me, I will have bad luck. Is that real, guys? Will that really happen? What do you think? Would that really happen?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, right? We don't think that this is going to happen. So we're good with that. And this is what we're going to be learning today, guys. Superstitions is a topic how we started, but I will tell you that today we will be learning. Okay, just get stuck. Okay, we will be learning about conditionals. Probably you have heard about them. Yes, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Just for asking why we put on babies this red bracelet with a seed in the hand. What did that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have babies.
But I can see it, and I saw it in the rural places that babies had they're wearing these bracelets with a big seal.
I have
I
heard that.
Go ahead, Rebecca.
I don't know if it's the same as you, Diego, but it was because to prevent that the babies get the ojo disease, like to pull the ojo to the seed instead of them.
For that, I heard that it's bad but like this one, I have like 7, like red, and they say that the red is not a good color because like catch all the bad energy, and with it that on top, they broke up. And that's not good because you have all the time with you the bad energy. So this, this will be to be violet because they say that violet she's to protect, and the red is like catch the bad energy and broke up. So maybe I don't know why I steal this bracelet. You're in mute.
My God, wow. So that's in order to protect a kid. Do you think that that's real? Like if you have a baby now, guys, will you make them wear that?
My mom believes that, and that's for that I use. But in my case, never bracelet broke up. But I heard friends that say that I visit some friends, and after visit, my bracelet broke up. And it's because some person said that it's like a cut like more perfectly. It's not like a nudo, or it not, I don't know, but in my case never happened.
No, I have heard about, yeah, energies, right? That can affect you. So I got you. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Linda. I see Freddy's hands up. Go ahead.
Hi, coach. To be honest, I don't believe in those things. Because some people think like that you use that like how to say, ¿cómo se dice brazalete, coach?
Bracelet
Bracelet,
or
bracelet,
bracelet.
bracelet. Like you use the bracelet will prevent futures or you like enfermedades. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it could prevent illness.
Illness, right? It could prevent illness. You use the bracelet, but I don't believe in those things actually because I think that it's not gonna change anything in it, you use or you don't do it. But I have heard I have hear some comments about that can it could be help to get to be more healthy or to prevent illness. But that is my opinion about that.
Wow. Okay. See, we all have different opinions about different things, right? And that's perfectly fine. But we all, I'm sorry, we all end up with the idea this is not real, or probably it's not going to happen, right? I mean, yeah, this is something I believe, but will this happen to everyone that goes through? No, actually, it won't, because not all of us believe on it. As someone says, Gabriela says, no, I don't believe on this, or Andrea, I don't actually recall. Your voices sound similar, girls, so I tend to confuse you. Okay, so my bad. But this is what we're trying, right? This is what we're reviewing, and they are not actually real, and this is not 100% accurate, so we're not sure this is going to happen. So today, guys, we are going to learn about the first conditional. So we still have some minutes. You already know about this, guys. This is just a kind of review. There are some conditionals that we learn, and we're gonna learn one through each of the modules. So this is number 1, and we're going through the first conditional, guys. So these are two kind of sentences, okay? One that gives us a condition, and another one that gives us a result, as you did already, okay? So this one, basically, guys, give us the idea that something can happen in the future, like there is an amount of chance that this could happen, okay? So, but they are not telling me, yes, it's going to happen, okay? Now, the first conditional will be, as it says here, for possible plans, promises, warnings, threats, or persuading someone, okay? Now, this is how we use it. You have done it already. We have a condition, okay? And my condition goes in the present simple. And then the future goes with the future tense. I mean, the result goes in the future with will, and that's how we have it. So that's what you said. Okay, if you gave me one. Okay, if I if I if I throw cinnamon in my house, okay, that's a condition. If I throw cinnamon in my house, the result, what will be the result? I will have money the whole month, but it needs to be on Monday, right? The first day of the month. What was another one that you gave me? If a baby wears a bracelet, what's the condition? Like if a baby wears a bracelet, what will happen? What will be the result?
The baby will get sick.
He will prevent to get sick.
Yeah, yes. Okay, all of you have the right answer. You will prevent or you will protect your kid. You will prevent this kid from doing something. So that's what we all have, right? That's what we all have. And those are the first conditional. You know it already, as I said. But just so I can remind you, we have two sentences. The if, which is the condition, and the result that goes with the future simple, okay? My condition goes with the present simple, okay? Let's review that, present simple. And the result goes with the future simple. So let's try to create another one. Let's try to see another one more superstition that comes to your mind, guys. Is there any other one?
This year I learned someone. I visit Europe in March and searching videos about Greece because I went to Santorini. People in the comments put like, if you go to Santorini with your couple, in your camp, if you don't break up cuando regreses, it's a longer love, but more, like a lot of couples after come back to Santorini, they broke up. So people said that if you go to Santorini and you don't broke up, it's a true love.
Okay, see, Linda is actually using now the first conditional. That was great. Okay, very good. We have a condition and also we have a result. So that's what she's showing us. Okay, very good one. Any other superstition that comes to your mind?
Yeah, I watched a movie. I think Scotland, but is the example like Linda said. Is if you travel to Scotland, in the return you might be have a proposal. You might have a proposal. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay, very good. Is Guillermo using the structure as well? Can you identify it, guys? Yes, no. Uh-huh.
Well, I use might, but I didn't use will.
Okay, but that's good, okay? Oh, let's remember this one, and I want you to pay attention to this thing. The conditionals will all of them will be two sentences, okay? One condition and one result. So this one, the first one, it's with the present simple and with the future. So the simple one. Now, that was a great one, but how can we modify that one, Guillermo, to make it follow this structure?
Well, if you travel to Scotland, in your return, you will get a proposal.
Oh, okay, very good one. That was great. Okay, so Guillermo says, okay, this is the condition in the present, right? And this is the result that can be in the future. Again, will this be real, guys? only if you believe with your heart. No, I'm kidding. No, this can be just like a probability, right? And for some of them, this is going to be true. For some of them, it won't. Okay. But this is how it goes. Now, I want you to tell me another superstition that comes to your mind where we can apply this, or any other idea, something that you believe will happen. Volunteers. Uh-huh.
If I were a rich woman, I were spending money every day.
Okay, if I am, okay, we can modify that one, Maria. That was a great one. That I love it, okay? But we're using the past. Now, let's modify it. Probably we can say if I get a new job, or if I get two jobs, or if I get my own business, I will
Okay.
be rich, or I will have a lot of money. So we can try to make this one to go as a condition. But that was such a great one, Maria. I love it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That was great. Any other example that comes to your mind, guys? Maria's one was great. Can you replicate one like she did?
I heard like if you go to Italy and visit the Trevi Fountain, you you will experience coins like euros, and I think that the 1 euro is return to Roma, two is find the love in Rome, and the third is find the love and marry it in Rome. I just
Okay.
just one because I need to return to Rome.
Okay, that's great. See, we're seeing more more conditionals here. Okay, very good. I still have chance for two more examples, okay? Okay, let's do something. I'm gonna get you in couples. That probably you are kind of shy tonight, but I know that when you get together with your friends, you start talking and discussing about it. So let me help you out. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and I want you to invent, to make up a superstition where we can apply this. Okay, I'm going to take you into the breakout rooms, but this is gonna be like 1:30. Okay, 1 minute and a half. So you can come back and tell us before we leave. So I'm gonna give you this chance. Please, let's do it as soon as you get there. Start thinking. Okay, let's create one about love, or let's create one about losing weight, or let's create one about how to get money easily. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna send you right now into the breakout rooms. Only 1 minute and a half, guys, because we're almost leaving. I know the time flies. But let me just place the time. Okay, so I open the breakout rooms. You can leave. Thank you, guys. Okay, we started. Thank you.
So
Yay! You ready, guys? Are you ready to give me your superstitions? Do you have them now? Oh, remember that it's only one because you're in couples. Uh-huh. What would it be? Before we leave, guys.
Uh,
Oh my
could,
God, I was mute. Oh my God, I was talking. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting double muted with this. So sorry about that. Okay, guys, I'm very happy you came back. Were you able to create your superstition?
Hi, coach.
Hi.
Yeah, another superstition that I heard. Basically, when I was a child, some people say that you wear like see, if someone is sweeping and touch your feet, you are not going to get married. I don't know if you have heard that
Okay.
thing, but
If someone repeat it
yeah,
again?
if someone is sweeping and touch your feet, you won't be get married.
Oh, okay. So if someone sweeps your
Sweeping, sweeping.
sweeps
Someone is sweeping.
so we can use a present simple. If someone sweeps your shoes, you will not get married, right? You won't get
Yeah.
married. Oh
Mhm.
wow, okay. Thank you. I have heard that one too, and I think it's real. Okay, very good. Thank you. Do we have another example right now?
Well, with Maria, we didn't talk about superstition. We talk about facts. And she told me that if she finish her work, she will go to the party.
Okay, that was new. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. You're great. Aha, can I get two more and we're leaving? Okay.
Me, okay. I was discussing with Rebecca about, well, we mentioned about the sweeping our fits too, and the other one, if we swallow the watermelon seeds, like a plant is going to grow inside of our body, right? This was used more when to scare our mom, right? To scare us, and don't swallow the seeds or what bubble gum.
Okay. Well, that's kind of, yeah, from our childhood, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, do I have another volunteer? One more? One more, or we don't have more examples tonight?
I hear if you have in your back whiskers of your cat, uh, you will have no accidents like in your car or something like that. And some people say the whisker of her cat. I love it, in my
Wow.
opinion.
You have one?
I have cats, but the whiskers it's so hard to find. So if I find, maybe I will protect.
Okay, very good. Okay, probably because of the spiritual meaning cats have, right? They consider that. That's great. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much. You were wonderful. Thank you for your participation with the oral evaluation and also for helping me out with these superstitions, which is I know a really easy topic that we have. So thank you again. And I'll see you on Monday, I think. Yes, we're going to see us on Monday, but we're going to be with a new topic. I mean, with a new level. That's going to be intermediate 2. So by Monday, the platform for intermediate 1 should be completed, okay? Because the coordinator is always on top of that. Okay, so she can probably contact you. So again, thank you guys. And I'll see you on Monday. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Bye bye,
Thank you. Bye.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye bye.